To hell with this podcast. Unfucking boxing. To hell with this podcast. Unboxing. Let's go. Guys, this is the Wrong Turn complete box set. 500 made, Germany pressing, region B, so if you're a Blu-ray, you're gonna have to get an all region player, but the 4K will work anywhere. This was purchased through brotherbelial.com. That's where I got my Freddy box. That's where I've gotten everything that is out of print. Wrong Turn, let me see. Are we ready? I'm gonna open this. Let's go. I'm so excited that I'm just like, holy shit. Guys, this thing literally weighs probably 10 pounds. I mean, I'm an old guy, and this is like 10 motherfucking pounds. So let's go. I've been waiting like, literally, I don't know, just about a month. And I'm really excited. I love this movie. Basically, I love Wrong Turn because the original Stan Winston effects, the Elijah Dushku from the CW, it had really good cast. The first film is like epic in so many ways. It's like a homage to all the stuff that I love, like, you know, like the Don't Go in the Woods, the creatures, like Humongous, all that stuff. And it's just one of those movies that came out, I think, in like 2005. I could be wrong, 2003. That was like, oh, we're getting 80s stuff, you know, influenced by 80s stuff. Wrong Turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would suggest watching 1, 2, 4, and 7, the foundation. This is the back. This is the side. It's a phenomenal looking piece. This is what was wrapped around it. So it just tells you all the chapters, all the films, as they get worse and worse and worse. Everything's in German.
Oh, shit.
So I'm hoping when I put this on my 4K player that I may have to have Dave come over and switch it over to English. But I think it's gonna be in English. We'll find out. That is to be determined later. Okay, here's the box. Oh, it's just the artwork is what sold me. The artwork is just, it's incredible. The artwork is so incredible. It's so heavy, you know? It almost feels like stickers from like when you were a little kid. Like you could peel them off, you know, the shrinky dinks. So, all right, let's start with Wrong Turn 1, if I can get it out. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, this is the ultimate artwork for a fan of this film. I mean, Elijah Dushku looks like Elijah Dushku. And all the kills are represented. All the great kills are represented right here. And one of the Deliverance guys in the background, I call him Diggledy. Don't ask me why. He's three-finger Diggledy. He's probably the scariest person you don't want to meet in the woods. All right, let's open it. Oh, geez. So, I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. We got books. I'm gonna have to learn German, but the pictures are phenomenal. Wow. Jeremy Sisto, look him up. He was in Wrong Turn 1. He was supposed to be famous. Kind of never happened. He was in a movie called May. You might want to check that out too. But yeah, this is just so pretty. Look at that. That's phenomenal. It's just, it goes on and on and on. I mean, literally, for $379 plus $6 shipping, hey, I know I'm crazy, but I think it's worth it. And it just goes on and on. I mean, it's so pretty. And you get 2 discs in this one. This is Wrong Turn 1. Great film. Nothing more to say about it. There's not gonna be much to say about these films because they pretty much follow the same the same thing, but I'm gonna just go through them real quickly for you. Okay, so this one's got Henry Rollins. Need I say more? You know, Henry Rollins, probably one of the sexiest guys from the 70s, 80s. This was just perfect for a part two. It wasn't better than part one, but it made sense. And Henry was just phenomenal in it. He played like this rogue, like, you know, guy that was doing a reality TV show. They were doing a reality TV show of some sorts, and Henry was there, and he's the guy that you want when the plane crashes and you're alive, and Henry's the only guy left with you, because you know you're gonna get fed, and you know you're gonna, you know, try to do other stuff too, because he's Henry fucking Rollins. But yeah, this is just so pretty. I mean, look at that. These pages are perfect. Oh, I mean, Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, there's a lot of Hills Have Eyes going on here, but I think this was more fun. I know that's debatable and everyone's gonna fight me on it, but the remake was great, but this is very much Hills Has Eyes. So that's part two. Let's go to part three. More kills from the movie. I love that concept. Everyone, this one's wrong three, left for dead. This is probably the worst one of the series, believe it or not. I do know this series. This was rushed and not really thought out. But the kills are cool, and I'm just glad that we got a 3 at that point. I was like, holy shit, they're making a wrong turn 3. So if we just go through it again, you know. At this point, they're using a little more CGI than I wanted. Das Leben und Schicksal von Three Toes. What the fuck? I don't know what it means, but it's got the word 3 and toes. I like that. This is the Diggledy character I love. They call him Three Finger. He's still in the movie at this point, in the franchise. I think later on they kind of do away with him. I mean, they keep the character, but it's not the original Three Finger. This is just one of those films that when it showed up, it didn't go to theaters, I don't believe. But I think the diehards like myself were excited that we actually got something, and we knew that we're in for a ride. All right, guys, Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings. Now, this one was actually good because it was set in like a rundown state hospital during the winter, so there's a lot of like cool snow skiing going on, and just like the winter, kind of like it's fucking cold outside, we gotta find a place to sleep for the night. And they end up in West Virginia at, you know, the insane asylum where Three Finger and his family lives. Cover artwork is perfect. This was a good one. If you're gonna watch The Wrong Turns, make sure you hit part 4, Bloody Beginnings. Very cool. I mean, you get to see more about the brothers right there. So it's very, very Hills Have Eyes. And I think Dave would like part 4 the most. I think he would. I don't know why, but I think it had the most, you know, interesting concepts of things going on. Storyline was good. They put a little more money into it. CGI was definitely apparent in this one, which I definitely overlooked. The girls are super cute girls in this one. And nobody makes it out alive in part 4. There's part 4. Part 5, Bloodlines. This was a bad one. I remember this being not so great. But once again, excited that we were like, shit, Wrong Turn is becoming a franchise, regardless if anyone cared at that point. It was definitely a franchise. So this one I don't remember too well, so I can't wait to actually watch these again. But the more I look at these pictures, I'm like, oh yeah. I remember her, the butch sheriff. She's very butch, very helpful, very like, we'll get to the bottom of this kind of bullshit. And this takes place, like the most of them, in the woods. And the Wrong Turn boys are definitely there, and they're slicing and dicing. And Doug Bradley's in this, which is Hellraiser fame. And I think he was just like, yeah, it's sort of a famous movie, and now that it's a franchise, Doug wanted, you know, the paycheck. So good for him. This back cover is dope. Look at that. The artwork is so great. It looks like those stickers that you could peel off, but they're not. I mean, if they are, they're on there really well. That's part 5, Bloodlines. Guys, Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. Honestly, I have no fucking clue. I think at this point in the franchise of Wrong Turn, I was buying them, shelving them, not watching them. 5 and 6, I probably didn't watch. I might have checked out 5, like on the Sci-Fi Network when they played them. Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. The cover looks great. You know, it just, oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. But that's not the original Three Finger. Three Finger was handed over to another, probably less expensive actor at this point, or I don't know. But me personally, when you start a franchise or a movie with a killer and then you try to swap them over, perfect example, Jeepers Creepers, 1, 2, and 3, we got the original Jeepers Creepers guy. He was in all 3 of them. And then they did a part 4, I don't know if it was like Reborn or whatever it was called, and Dave and I saw it in the theater. They had someone else as the creeper, and it looked nothing like the original. And so it just ruined it. So I'm a stickler for that. This one, you know, has the same kind of vibe like the rest of them. You know, kids in the woods, and Three Finger and his brothers are just killing people. Nothing too original, but if this is your shit, man, good luck finding it. Like I said, 500 made, and I don't know, this is Die Bestätigung. Zung. Whatever that means, you know. Ich liebe den ersten Longturn, aber das ist ein ganz anderer Film als meiner. I apologize to anybody that's German or speaks German. Don't come for me. I don't have time for your Billy bullshit. Don't fucking come for me. Wrong Turn. Obviously, this movie sucks so bad, and this franchise sucks so bad that it took Germany to do it justice. Wrong Turn 6. Last but not least. So the Wrong Turn Foundation came out, and it was a completely different concept. It had a budget. It had Hollywood actors in it, B-list. And me personally, when I heard about it coming out, I was like, oh wow, Wrong Turn's actually getting a theatrical release. This will be great. This has nothing to do with 1 through 6. This is actually like, it calls itself Wrong Turn, but it's a completely different movie and a completely different concept. I liked it. Shouldn't have called it Wrong Turn though. Wrong Turn Foundations. So Wrong Turn Foundation, at this point I was like, it's just another shitty movie, but I'm gonna get more Wrong Turn. And what I got was Hollywood, at least $1 million budget. I mean, there was pan cam, moving cams. It was professional. It was really, it was like they gave it a go. And it's just different. It's actually probably out of all of them, 1, 2, and this one. I would watch 1, 2, and then I would maybe 4, but definitely watch The Foundation because it's in a league of its own story-wise. I mean, it is premised off the woods and a crazy, like, cult family, but there's no Three Finger, there's no brothers. It's more of like, Dave would love this movie, I think. I really do. Backwoods slasher und Folkhorror in einem. Whatever that is, but it sounds hot. But this was very much a chance at a Hollywood rendition of Wrong Turn. Matthew Modine's in this movie. Vision Quest. That's it. Matthew Modine. When I saw him in this movie, I was like, isn't he A-list or kind of A-list and does like artsy-fartsy shit? Well, Matthew Modine had a big role, well, a biggish role in Wrong Turn, The Foundation. So there he is. And yeah, I think that this one is definitely going to be reviewed on our podcast. And there it is, the disc. I don't know about the extras. I'm going to have to just pop on these discs and, first of all, see if there's extras. And secondly, I know there's extras. I mean, come on. At least what I got on my Blu-ray. And we're gonna have to find out if I can actually watch the Blu-ray versions. If not, I'm over to Dave's house. Region free, baby. And this wraparound's kind of cool too. I might reseal this shit and just, bury it in my backyard. Fuck it. It might just have to go to the backyard, But it's a pretty piece. I love it. And that's it, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. To Hell With This Podcast Season 5 is in effect as we speak. And we're on episode 4 coming soon. And hopefully we're going to review this shit. Bye.